So how does one get over social anxiety? How did I get over social anxiety? Well, I'm gonna give you my experience. The thing about me is I'm a weird case. When I was younger, like when I was a kid, I didn't really have no type of social anxiety. I could talk to anybody. Like socializing wasn't really like something that I really even thought about like that, you know, because I just did it just on impulse, you know. It was a part of me. But it seemed like once I got to high school, that's when I started to have these anxieties about talking to people. Like I started being nervous and scared, and these are feelings that I never even had before. And I don't know why I came to be like that, but maybe it's because I started thinking less of myself. I started being like mad insecure. I started being very self-conscious of myself. So I guess it really kind of just messed with my confidence. But one thing that really helped me overcome this nervousness was this one game that me and my friends used to play that we used to call Rock. And I know that kind of sounds kind of dumb, but basically it was similar to like horse in basketball. If you're not familiar with horse is basically a game in basketball where two people play and each person takes turns trying to make their own unique shot. So let's say one person manages to make a crazy shot. The second person has to try to replicate that same shot in the same way that they did it. And if they can't do it, then they get a letter. So the goal is to not get all the letters to spell horse, because if you do, then you lose. So we were doing something similar, but with dares. So if someone dared me to do something and I didn't do it because I was scared, I would get a letter. So our goal was to not spell the word rock. And the way we played is that the person who got rock first had to do a mega dare at the end. The main reason why we played this game was honestly because we wanted to talk to more like girls, you know what I'm saying? So most of the dares would be like, oh, go talk to this girl, get her number, do this. And at first, I'm not gonna lie, like it was hard. Like I was sweating bricks. Like I didn't know what to do. Like I was mad awkward, like around them. Like my demeanor wasn't right, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I realized is that the more I did it, you know, the more I continued to do these dares, even though they made me feel uncomfortable, I realized that I started to get used to it. Like over time, like I started thinking to myself, like, it's not that bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I can do this, you know what I'm saying? Like I started to kind of adapt. So every time my friend like dared me to do something, I'd be like, all right, bet, cool, I got it, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even be like as nervous as I was before. And I realized like even the conversations that I was having with these women, like they didn't seem like they were like as awkward anymore, because I was low-key starting to like feel the conversation. I was like, oh, you just gotta do this and this, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like I really just started to feel it. Now we would do that at school, but we would also do it like sometimes like we go to the mall or something and do it there too. And then like I really felt like my confidence was going up. And even like one of my friends who we would be playing a game with, like he would be astonished, like he'd be surprised. He'd be like, bro, like what the heck? Like, do you have no fear? Like, well, how are you able to do this? And I would just say like, I don't know, I guess it's not that bad no more, you know? So that's the key to overcoming social anxiety. Like you have to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, like a situation that makes you feel mad, uneasy, because that's the only way that you can leave your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? The more that you stay away, the more that you separate yourself from those kind of situations, the more your comfort zone grows, you know? And if you try to escape, like it's just gonna be too big and you're gonna be trapped, you know what I'm saying? You're really just gonna be staying in your head, you know, always overthinking stuff, always just like, dang, like I would talk to them, but he's all the way over there. I don't want to go all the way over there because it's kind of too far, you know, all type of nonsense, you know? And yes, it can be weird at times. It can be awkward the very first time, but you just have to go in. You just have to be okay with having those weird moments. You know, you might not know what to say. Like that's a question that I asked myself for a very long time. Like, what do I say? But I realized you can really just like start off with a question. Like you don't really have to think of anything too special. Like people think that you gotta say something like crazy, but a simple hello is like fine. What's going on, man? How you doing? Just filming a YouTube video. Yeah. So as you can see, like something like that, like I just said what's up to that guy, and I didn't even know him, you know what I'm saying? But he was chill, I was chilling, and everything was cool. Because a lot of times I feel like we can be so fixated with these labels. Oh, I'm awkward. Oh, I'm an introvert. I can't do this because it's not in my nature. I can't do things that are out of the ordinary. Like, none of that matters, okay? It doesn't matter what you think you are. What matters is the here and now. You know, forget all those things. And what you really have to do, forget about the labels and just go in. Okay? I know that sounds like simple as hell, but just go in. Like, and if you need like an extra push, like count to like 5 or 6. Be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go in. Okay? You gotta get used to that pressure. You gotta get used to that uncomfortable feeling. You gotta let it be your friend, and be ready to fail. You know, be ready for it to go south. That's just the reality of life. All right, so go ahead. How do you overcome social anxiety to you?
You just ride it out.
You just ride it out?
Yeah, you force yourself through it. And then it's not as bad as you think it is.
Oh, okay. So do you think one overcomes social anxiety by like putting themselves in like hard situations?
Yeah, and taking risks.
Like what I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
Like we don't even know each other, but I'm just kind of just talking to you guys like I know you already?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. How about you?
I'd say, I guess, try to be social with somebody you already know. Like,
somebody you already know.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I guess like practice with your friends.
Oh, with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But wouldn't it be easy with your friends though? Because you already know them, so.
I mean, but I also feel like your friends like push you to like be more social. Push you to be.
Okay. I see. Yeah, it started raining, so I had to go back inside. But y'all think I'm playing when I say like it'd be rough sometimes, because I've failed so many times. Like there were times where people walked away from me. You know, girls walked away from me. And there were times where like, you know, I was stuttering. There were times where I couldn't even look at them in the eyes. Like, I've been there. I understand. Okay? But that's just part of the process. That's part of the process of breaking out of that shell, breaking that mold, and becoming, you know, more out there, more confident. And one thing to note is that even if people do think you're weird, or people do think you're strange or whatever, they're not going to be thinking about that 24/7. Like once you guys like stop talking and you go separate ways and they leave your proximity, they're probably going to forget about you. Okay? They're probably not even going to remember who you are after that. They're probably just going to go about their day and probably worry about their own insecurities and their own social anxiety. You know what I'm saying? So don't think like people are judging you like that, because that really may not be the case. In fact, I actually think people respect you when they see you doing something like out of the ordinary, because they see like you're bold. Like I remember this one time, me and my friend, we decided to go to this one like area, like it's like a lively area, like kind of like city street area. And what we decided to do is we decided to perform in front of people. At that time, I don't know why, but I wanted to be a singer, you know what I'm saying? So I thought it would be good practice to, you know, perform in front of people, because like low-key it's like nerve-wracking. So we performed in front of like, I think like 6 different like groups of people. And I'm not gonna lie, I was sweating, but I still tried my best, you know? And they even said that we were decent. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were gonna say like we were bad, but they said we were all right. You feel me? We just gotta practice more. But one thing that I found very interesting was that I didn't think anybody really noticed this, but as we were walking down the street, like these group of boys who were like on the other side of the street, like they started calling out to us. They're like, hey, what's going on? And we were like, what? And then like they started yelling at us, and they were like bro, like how are y'all so bold? Like how are y'all able to perform in front of those girls? Like how do y'all do that, bro? Teach me your ways. And I was like, I mean, I don't know, man. You just gotta put yourself out there. Wow, bro. You're a goat, bro. You're a goat. You know, anybody can do it. You know, even you could do it.
Nah, bro. I could never do anything like that. Nah, that's you, bro.
And me and my friend, we honestly just started laughing because we thought it was funny. But I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying people do notice you and people do respect you when you are different and you do things that are out of the ordinary, okay? Because most people, they're not likely to do those kind of things. Most people are likely to just keep to themselves and not really talk to anybody or even attempt anything like that. So by you doing something different, like it separates you from the crowd.